Have you been vaccinated? If you haven't, I hope you will get it sometime soon as we are fighting this COVID-19 pandemic. However, some people refuse to take vaccines. They are anti-vaccines. Vaccines were dated centuries ago. Animals also have vaccine. The first animal vaccine invented by Louis Pasteur was for chicken cholera. Now you know why chickens are very happy. Anyways, vaccine gets its name from a virus that attacked cows called vaccinia. The vaccine founder, Edward Jenner, developed the smallpox vaccine. Even though vaccines have prevented many diseases, some people still reject the vaccine for humans or pets. They ignore the advantages of vaccines for mere side effects that happen only once. My name is Muhammad Arif bin MAZLAN and my partner.
Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. My name is Auni Zafirah binti AZIZAN and my matric number is 207987.
We are Doctor of Veterinary Medicine students and we have made some research from journals and trusted sources. We will present about the importance of pet vaccination. In the presentation, we will explain how vaccines protect the pets as owners and how vaccine helps reduce high cost of treating animal diseases. Let's start with vaccines can protect the pets and the owners. Your health is always top priority. Some diseases are zoonotic, meaning they can be transmitted from animals to people. Vaccinating your pet helps reduce the risk of human infection, particularly if there are vulnerable members like the younger or elderly in your household. Now, let's take a look at these two zoonotic diseases. Firstly, parvo in puppy is caused by the canine parvovirus. This virus is highly contagious and spreads through direct contact with an infected dog or by indirect contact with a contaminated object. Your puppy is exposed to the parvovirus every time he sniffs, licks, or consumes infected feces. Once a puppy has symptoms of parvo, if left untreated, they can die within 48 to 72 hours. The mortality rate is as high as 91%. If your puppet gets sick, be aware of these symptoms: bloody diarrhea, vomiting, fever, and weight loss. Another zoonotic disease is rabies. Rabies is a deadly virus spread to people from the saliva of infected animals. The rabies virus is usually transmitted through a bite. Once a person begins showing signs and symptoms of rabies, the disease nearly always causes death. The symptoms are fever, confusion, hyperactivity, and excessive salivation. If left untreated, the individual will be comatose, then dead. Other than that, the vaccine also prevents the death of humans infected by zoonotic diseases. The zoonotic diseases pose a threat not only to the health of animals and humans, but also to global health security. It is estimated that zoonotic diseases are responsible for 2.5 billion cases of human illnesses and 2.7 million human deaths worldwide each year. For instance, let's take a look at rabies. Each year, rabies causes approximately 59,000 deaths worldwide, according to CDC. Scientists have shown that once 70% of dogs are vaccinated, rabies can be successfully controlled in an area and human death can be prevented. The elimination of canine virus variant in the United States through canine rabies vaccination has resulted in tenfold decrease in human rabies cases reported. Simply said, we treat the symptoms, not its cause. Now, I will pass the presentation to Auni.
Thank you, Arif. Now, I'm going to present the second importance of pet vaccination, which is it helps reduce the high cost of treating animal disease. The first reason is vaccination will boost the pet's immune system. Vaccination is the safest and most common way to gain immunity against a bacteria or virus that body has yet to encounter. Vaccine contain a harmless form of the bacteria or virus, so they can trigger an immune response without making the pet sick. The pet's immune system will still attack the harmless form and will produce antibodies to fight it off. As a result, it lowers the probability of a pet being infected. Hence, the owner do not need to bring their pet frequently to the vet clinic for disease treatment. This is very related to my second point, which is it can save the pet's ownership cost. Treating disease costs a lot more time and money rather than preventing it. This is due to the cost for vaccinating the pet is about 90 ringgit annually rather than the cost of treatment for certain disease. For example, there is news about the owner spent 5,000 ringgit within 5 weeks to treat her pet which had digestion issue in 2019. From here, we can compare that it is a huge comparison between the cost of vaccination and the cost of disease treatment. In conclusion, it is proven that pet vaccination gives numerous importance to the pets and owner since it protects pet from infectious disease and save the pet's owner from high maintenance costs. Hence, I urge all of the pet owners out there to start vaccinating the pet for keep the animal healthy and prevent human from zoonotic disease. Before I end our presentation, I want to share one famous quote from Dr. Ivana Doshcheva. She said, "When it's come to vaccine decision, there is no dilemma for me." That's bring me to the end of our presentation. Thank you for your attention.